hello guys. Sorry if late na send tong explanation ah kung bakit late ko sinend to kasi busy din ako, sobrang busy ko din. And sobrang dami kong ginagawa nga talaga. Kahit di pa pasukan talaga, marami din akong ginagawa. So let's start na. Paano nga talaga, paano sagutan tong mga to? Okay, how? So in order to answer this, you need to understand what are sets. So let's go down. So is a collection of well-defined objects that share some common property. So for example, A is equal to 5, let's put a bracket, 5, 6, 7, and 8. This is an example of a set, or what we call finite set. Finite sets. Finite sets, they have a specific first term and end term. Kumbaga natatapos siya. Kunyari, first term sabihin natin N1, and second term N2. So this is an example of a finite set. And another type of set would be infinite sets. Infinite. By the word infinite, hindi siya natatapos. Hindi siya natatapos. So, for example, all even integers. So even integers, they are 2, 4, 6, and so on and so forth. Kasi wala siyang uh, spini specify na end term. Kasi sinabi niya lang all even integers in a specific. Wala siyang sinabing spec- specificity, sorry. Kaya ang tatatandaan niyo, pag infinite, wala siyang specificity na natatapos siya. So let's move on. So, uh, So given dito is u is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 12 brackets. Don't forget the brackets, guys. And s is equal to 2, 4, 7, 9, and 11. And next is t is equal to 4 and 11. 4 and 11. Yeah, 4 and 11. So first question is find the number of u. So kahit sabihin natin may tuldok dito, finite sets pa rin siya kasi mayroon siyang end term and first term. So, anong sabihin ng n na to? N, yung n na yan. Ang meaning ng n sa sets is the number of elements. So, let's say in this specific problem, the number of terms would be 12. Right? 12 total integers or whole numbers. And for the next set, s is equal to, sorry, mali pala to. Wait ka. The number of u is equal to 12. The number of s is equal to 5. The number of terms in t is equal to 2. Yun lang yun. Number of elements lang talaga tatandaan nyo pag lumabas tong n. And next would be the list of sets. List the sets of uh wait, sorry. So next would be letter B, the complements of set S and set T. Wait lang, move ko lang yung screen ko. Dito na lang siguro sa baba. B. Oh, set S. So, ang meaning ng what is this saying is that this is the complements of a set. Complements of a set. A complements of a set, hinahanap nito yung wala sa set. Okay, so in this problem, yung wala sa set S, yun yung ilalagay natin doon sa letter B. sa problem letter B. So the complements of set S is equal to uh wait, ano ba ang numbers ulit? So if itong laman ng set S, if itong laman ng set S, ilalagay lang natin yung wala sa set S. So that would be 1, 3, uh, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 12. Yun lang ba? 3, 5. Yeah, that's all. So yun lang ilalagay mo. So next would be the complements of set B, set T, complements of set T. So yung ilalagay lang natin dito as what I've said earlier, yung wala sa set T. So the complements of set T are what is not inside of set T. So makukuha mo yung mga yon sa universal set. Also, I forgot to say about universal set, pero I'll explain it earlier. I'll explain it later na lang. Uh, so kung ano yung wala sa set T. So that would be 1, 2, sorry, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and wait, can't do that. 10, and that would be at 12. Kasi yung set T is equal to 4 and 11 lang. Yun lang yun nasa set T. Pero ang hinahanap kasi yung wala sa set T. Yun lang ang complements of a set. Next would be, subsets. So true or false. Is S a subset of U? So let's now talk about subsets. But before we go talk about subsets, I'll also talk about universal sets. So if ang universal set, guys, sorry for interruption. A universal set is denoted by parang tinatawag natin na U or the capital letter U. This is an example of a universal set. A universal set is the parang master set that contains all possible elements under a specific under consideration for a specific problem or discussion. So makikita mo to kadalasan sa sets din and sa sets problems. But yun lang ang definition ng universal sets. Kadalasan sa some of the problems, magbibigay ng universal sets and magbibigay ng another set and like yung ginawa natin dito, universal set and another set or what we call subsets. And yeah, pero depende sa problem pa din yun. So next, let's talk about subsets. Wait, ayusin ko lang dito. So let's move on to subsets. So a subset is a set where all elements are contained within another larger set. So let's say if every element of set A is also an element of set B, by set B. So set A is a subset of set B. Kumbaga, if tatagalogin ko siya, uh, subset is a set where all of its elements is also in a larger set. Kumbaga, wait, ang subset ay isang grupo ng elements na nakakontain siya sa isang element but it is also in another larger or mas malaking set. Okay? So for example, classroom. Sa classroom, merong estudyante, students, and teachers. Teacher lang. Sabi natin one teacher. Sabi natin teacher, dalawang teacher. Teacher 1 and teacher 2. Teacher 2, okay? So, if I will create a set of teachers lang, where teacher 1 and teacher 2 sabihin natin is only, nandun lang siya sa set na yun. So I can say that teachers is a sorry, subset of classroom. Okay, pwede kong sabihin na ganun yun. Or, another example would be, uh, wait, let me think. Gadgets. Okay, gadgets. Pwedeng sa loob ng gadgets or element gadgets that there would be phones, wait, move ko lang. Headphones, tablets, and laptops. Sabihin natin tablets, and computers na lang. So if I will create another set that only asks, or let's say that only contains gadgets that doesn't use, let's say gadgets, let's say sabihin na natin keyboards, gadgets that has with keyboards. Yan. That would be computers, right? And tablets. Pwede ding tablets because some tablets have keyboards, but not all tablets can have keyboards. Parang syllogism yata yan. Pero yeah, maybe in the future. Sana sana ma-post ko to sa YouTube, pero hindi ko siya ma-post kasi I'm just explaining this specific problem. But yeah, at least nagtuturo pa rin ako. So yeah, gadgets with keyboards, that would be computers and tablets. So I can say that gadgets, we ating gadge na lang, with KB is a subset of gadgets. I can say that. So here in this problem, the given is as a subset of U. Is the elements, so ang tinatanong dito is the elements of S is in universal set. Uh, that would be correct because all of the elements of set S is also in the universal set. If yung, as I said earlier, na yung universal set is, it is a master set, kumbaga, that contains all sets. So yeah, so it is true. Okay, is S a subset of U? It is true. Second, is S a subset of T? Let's check. No, false. Third, is T a proper subset of S? Is T a proper subset of S? No, because wala naman lahat ng elements ng, sorry, S, right? Wala naman lahat ng elements ng T. Wala silang same elements of T as elements of S, so false. So next would be letter D. What an So letter D, may nakikita ko yung symbol na ganito. It means an elements. Elements lang siya. Okay? Elements. So it is denoted by this symbol. Elements. So if tinatanong kayo, is 5 an element of S, that would be true. Oh no, false. Sorry. Kala ko U. False. Kasi wala yung 5 sa S. And next would be 5 is not an element of T, is true because wala naman talaga yung 5 sa set T. So next, let's go to letter E. Medyo bago to. So hinahanap natin yung value ng R. Yung isang value ng R. Yung isang element ng R. See? So R is equal to 4, 7, 11, 9. And S is a subset of R. So since this is a subset, nakikita niyo yung subset. R is equal to 4, 7, 11, 9, and X. And S is a subset of R. Find X. So as I said earlier, that subsets, uh, S is a subset of R. So meaning they have like the same elements. Okay, if they have like the same things inside of that element. So masasabi lang natin yon if uh, a certain subset has all of its elements also in another subset. Oh, set, sorry. So in here in this problem, R is 4, 7, 11, 9. The missing would be uh 2, 2. Because here, ang nawawala lang naman dito is 2. Okay, so set S, meron i-check natin. Set S has 4, meron din dito 4, 7, 7, 11, 9 is here. So ang probable answer would be X is equal to 2. Yun. Next, let's move on. Is an S in finite or infinite? So what I said earlier is that finite sets, they have a certain end, start and ending values. Finite has an ending na lang. Infinite is uh infinite. Uh kumbaga sabi natin unstoppable. Okay? Paulit-ulit lang siya. Hindi siya natatapos. Okay? It is unstoppable. Uh it's forever there. Forever. So is S finite or infinite? As the given in S, there is an starting value and ending value. That would be finite. So I think that's all muna. Marami pa kasi to, but I wish na explain ko na maayos. And yeah, yun lang muna ngayon guys. Bye-bye.